Long flights on a plane, you can see all the colors of the rainbow, but local pilots say one color is missing from the cockpit.
Fox 4's Tia Johnson spoke with those two pilots working to change that. Those pilots are a part of a flying nonprofit called the Black Pilots of America. We went to the airport and learned that the color missing is just not in the cockpit.
This is Travis Hayes.
And pop it open.
A black airplane mechanic like him is hard to find. He's been working on planes for about 40 years.
Turn on the beacon.
And he can fly them too.
At first, I wanted to mechanic on a helicopter airplane, and I got the working on the helicopter and airplanes, and I decided I need to fly it also. Master switch clear, prop.
Many black pilots in and across the metro come to Hayes to get their planes inspected.
I'm confident in my work.
But you wouldn't know that because there's only a handful of black people who own or operate a plane.
I've landed at airports, and I get out to get fuel and to go use the restroom, and the fella putting the gas in the airplane would be looking around the airplane. I asked him what was he looking for, and he says that he's looking for the pilot.
But Hayes is the pilot, a private pilot. He served in the military to learn how to fly and fix planes for free.
I love it all. I mean, I love preparing for it, checking the weather, taking off, doing the navigation, just the things that all encompass flying.
Makeda Hawks' takeoff was different from Hayes'. She went to aviation school in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where she paid for her wings. She's now a commercial pilot for a major airline, which is extremely rare.
When you're not going through the military and you're doing it like I did, the civilian route, it's very expensive.
Both Hawk and Hayes are a part of Black Pilots of America in Kansas City, a nonprofit flying organization geared toward educating kids, especially black kids, on aviation. According to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2020, only 3.4% of pilots and flight engineers were black.
I think that's the biggest problem, is that kids of color just don't know that that is something that they can do, that's an opportunity for them.
Before COVID, the nonprofit talked with students at schools about aviation and volunteered with the U.S. Experimental Aircraft Association and the Young Eagles program, where kids could see the planes in person and go for a ride.
The first flight for a kid is probably the most important. They may take it and run with it and go get their airline license.
I think we all have a natural curiosity of the sky. After all, as kids, we're told to shoot for the stars. These aircraft professionals of color hope more people who look like them have the chance to get there. If you or your child is interested in aviation, we have more information about the Black Pilots of America on our website.
Now it's turning into